This is T.S. Yaxheimer, and this is another edition of The Spectre. And this episode is about a maybe relatively obscure public television children's host who was basically like a Bob Ross for kids, named Commander Mark, who hosted a show called Commander Mark in his Secret City or something like that. And a friend mentioned this to me recently, and just the memories just poured back of this, cheesy show hosted by a guy who looked like a Trekkie who was also a Scientologist. So yeah, this dude would wear like a crazy outfit, like he'd have like a headset on, which is probably his mic piece for, when the director was talking to them. Actually, I don't know how these shows like this were directed, but it had a really cheap, low budget sci-fi theme, and they had just several characters he played off of, I guess, because it would look weird if it was just some guy in a Star Trek uniform in the middle of a studio with no other characters. So they had this the public TV's answer to an evil android, Zebtron. Metaman, which was I think kind of a French, type of, or Italian artist, and like Renaissance period kind of archetype or stereotype. But anyway, yeah. So that and Cindy the Dragon, which was just two big like dragon puppet arms that came over the giant easel. I don't know. It was just some cheap effect character. It's no like Game of Thrones dragon, let's put it that way. But anyway, here are basically the other characters on Commander Mark and the Secret City. Yeah, pretty fucking cheesy. And yeah, basically all of the footage of the show, you can watch it on YouTube. It's like just old dubs from old VHS, with the distortion line through the middle and a lot of it. But it's that old public TV relic is still there, and at least it was educational. It wasn't, you were learning something. I will give it that. Cheesy sci-fi sort of theme and genres aside, but yeah, it was pretty fucking cheesy. Oh my god. Yeah, my friend mentioned that to me. I just thought that was just fucking hilarious. Just remembering that fucking theme music and just that annoying Zebtron character. Oh my god, he was so fucking annoying. He would just talk like this. Just give me a moment. He would be such a fucking pest to like Commander Mark. He'd be like, "Commander, this project is broken. Something isn't working." He was just always in his face when he's trying to like give a drawing lesson. So Commander Mark had a lot to put up with that fucking character. Or that guy, I don't know. I think that was just some junkie that was just hanging around the studio, and he was just doing it for like in exchange for a fix. He was just playing that role. I don't know. But he was just real skinny. You couldn't be a well person and wear that outfit with this pink and black striped unitard with this other gear he had on, and he was a horrifying looking robot. Just that would scare children, in the neighborhood. But it's like not in the cool way like RoboCop, but in just the horrifying, like, this robot's fucked up in all sorts of other kinds of ways we haven't even thought of. Like, that's how I'd classify Zebtron. So yeah, you don't want him. Yeah, he's sort of like when Data goes nuts on Star Trek The Next Generation and like starts stabbing people or whatever. Well, he's gone nuts a couple times on Star Trek The Next Generation. He's quite a liability. I think he hijacked the ship with his, super android brain. I mean, you can't trust that. But anyway, yeah. This guy, basically, he endured. He went around to teach thousands of kids all over the world how to draw. He's just basically this international sort of, instructor that's, which is, he did something sort of, philanthropic with his, you know, later, well, not his later, he's not like, I don't know how old he is exactly, but there wasn't a lot of details actually on that. I couldn't find how old Mark Kistler is, who was Commander Mark, nor could I find what happened to the other actors. They disappeared. They didn't want anything to do with it. So these three actors disappeared who played Metaman, Zebtron, and Cindy the Dragon, and Commander Mark is basically, or Mark Kistler is now an Emmy award-winning, you know, for children's television. He won an Emmy, and he is now an international instructor for, you know, the arts, for, I guess, illustrating. He still does the same sort of like sci-fi little like interplanetary Martian cities or whatever he would draw. He would do these like big ass freaking murals for that. Like that's what he would do to basically get kids enthused about drawing, because Star Wars was really popular back then, and if anything was like sci-fi themed on TV, we would pretty much watch it. So he was smart in doing it. Too bad he didn't have a bigger budget. But anyway, that is just basically a little bit about Commander Mark and the Secret City, and about kind of what happened to him based on what's you know known about him, what I could look up on Wikipedia. You know, I'm sorry, I'm not like a Commander Mark biographer, you know, or anything like that, or a personal friend, but you know, this is basically what is online, which is Wikipedia, and a lot of his videos are all over online. But they're in very poor quality, but they're pretty funny. This has been another edition of The Spectre, and this has just been a little retrospective look at I guess little known yet, I guess critically acclaimed public TV kids show that taught kids how to draw. All right, later.